this every single week. Smalls already laughing at me.
Yeah.
Every single week, 5 teams in the NFL who go into the week, seems like everything's fine, but come out of the week as an absolute hot mess. Term hot mess, when I think about it, think Tara Reid, Paris Hilton back in the day. They go in the club, they come out of the club, and you're like, where'd your earring go? Why do you have one shoe on? I don't understand. Why is the mascara that was on your eye now on your chin and your cheek and all over your face? I don't get this. And they just come out of the club like a hot mess.
I get it. I get what happened there. Maybe I'm the only one.
A good time was had.
Okay. Well,
I've been trying to act like, how did this possibly happen? How did this woman look disheveled after she went into the club?
It's not just a woman, it's anyone.
Nice.
Just saying.
You used 2 women as examples.
Well, okay, sorry. All right, this is off to a great start. Okay.
Number 5.
Yes. Number 5 is a team that Courtney used to cover, and it's based on press conferences that occurred yesterday.
Interesting.
The Minnesota Vikings.
Did not expect them on this list.
Well, they had a chance to endorse J.J. McCarthy. And I don't know what they did yesterday talking about. The quarterback is usually not a position you talk about depth. Right? You're like, oh, we need depth at the offensive line. We need depth at linebacker. You know why? Because defensive line. Multiple guys play at the same time with those positions. When you're talking about depth at the quarterback position and only one person plays, yeah, that's a little messy.
Especially when that person is a first-round pick.
And that person is somebody that they actually traded up to get. And that person did not necessarily show out this year. So number 5, hot mess list, Minnesota Vikings. Court, you have an issue with that before we get to the next one?
No, I think it's good. And look, I understand that Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah talked himself into a circle yesterday, but he's saying what we have all been saying all season long, that they need to bring in competition to push J.J. McCarthy. This is not something that is groundbreaking. It's them saying what's going to happen, what we have all been saying should happen, and it needs to. It's just, I thought the bigger hot mess thing here is Jordan Addison getting arrested for a 3rd time since he's been with the Vikings. Going into a contract year, this team has given this guy countless chances for doing really stupid things. And he's about to throw his future away, knowing that he's headed towards free agency after this year. Jalen Naylor's about to be a free agent. Like, another screw up from him and the team allowing it? Whew, this is bad luck.
All right, next one.
Number 4.
I'm here next week talking to you.
How dare you?
The Green Bay Packers.
How dare you?
Is Matt LaFleur going to be the head coach? And if so, for how long? Adam Schefter reported that they are working on a contract extension, which to me means the Packers are going to give him an offer at their rate that maybe he takes, maybe he doesn't take. Jeff Hafley, their defensive coordinator, does that hands-down slam of, wow, you know what? Like,
the guarantee.
I'm going to be here next week. The guarantee. They blow a 21-3 lead. You know what? The more I think about this, the more I realize they're probably too low on this list as I'm walking ourselves through this. But I believe the Green Bay Packers right now are a hot mess. And Jeff Hafley, they should hope he gets a head coaching job somewhere. I mean, Jeff Hafley presents well. Everyone says nicest guy in the world. He will kill the interview process. Smalls, that is not a big-time defensive coordinator. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not sure many Green Bay Packers fans will disagree with you after the second half performance versus the Bears this past weekend.
Here's the question for LaFleur. Why'd you let Robert Saleh out of the building?
I know. Who, with a decimated unit, beat the defending champs in Philly.
Yeah, and if you're like, oh, we have a defensive coordinator, Jeff Hafley, you knew he was going to be a candidate before the season. Bring him in as assistant head coach and say, Robert, you're my guy. I know he's Shanahan's more of his guy, but you get the point.
Okay, so in summary, the Packers are a hot mess because they blew a double-digit lead that they had in the fourth quarter to their hated rival in the Chicago Bears with a first-year head coach in Ben Johnson and a second-year quarterback in Caleb Williams after you paid Jordan Love to be the guy. John Eric Sullivan left to be the GM of the Miami Dolphins, so you're going to have a brain drain in the front office. Who knows who he's going to bring to South Florida? I love Green Bay, but a little bit warmer in South Beach. You don't know if your head coach is coming back, and therefore you don't know who is going to be the coach if he doesn't come back. And your DC may be out the door, too, to take a head coaching job.
Bad ranking. You know what? You're right. This should have been way higher. I don't have as many good arguments for the next three as I do what you just said. Bad job by me.
Oh, and by the way, the guy that you traded a lot of capital for in order to open this guaranteed Super Bowl window to win, he's injured and coming back.
All right. Let's go to the next one then. Wow.
Number 3.
Okay. This one is mainly because of the storyline of the fact that it is remarkable to me that their quarterback is either going to get you a head coaching job or get you fired. The Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I love Jalen Hurts. He's exactly the kind of makeup that I would want at my quarterback position. I love him. Smalls does too. And I think that what happens here is either the OC gets a head coaching job, or like yesterday, Kevin Petula gets fired.
Either way, he's out the door.
Right. And at some point, you got to bring in someone like I've suggested, Frank Reich, who could be there for multiple years. We don't know what's going on with A.J. Brown. I think that definitively next year, Nick Sirianni enters the season, despite going to the Super Bowl twice, winning one, as a hot seat candidate. So I think in the moment, right now, this is an in the moment thing, Courtney. Philadelphia, number 3, hot mess.
Yeah, and given what they did with Doug Peterson entering seasons removed, like not long removed from a Super Bowl being on the hot seat, that's probably what's going to happen with Nick Sirianni. The way that game played out, great first half from Jalen Hurts, awful second half. Horrible play calling, sideline blowups between head coach and receiver, and snapping it in because he dropped a pass. Like, they were not a good team this year, so I don't think that the result of Sunday's game should surprise anybody, but it now comes to the time where you have to solve it, and there's a whole lot to solve in Philly.
Let's get to number 2.
Number 2.
I'm so enamored by one thing with this team that I can't get over it. Nuno and I talked about it pre-show yesterday, and every insider we had on confirmed it. The Atlanta Falcons.
I had a feeling.
I cannot get over that they released this interview with John Harbaugh, who didn't know he was on an interview with the Atlanta Falcons.
How do you not know?
Well, I'm going to tell you why, Court. Here's why. Because I gave the example to Smalls, or I asked the question. I said, at any point in your illustrious career in life, have you ever gone on a date that you didn't know was a date? And you know what Smalls said? Years ago, long time ago, lifetime ago, I went out for a drink with someone, and then halfway through I realized, oh, this is not what I thought it was. They think this is a date. I thought I was having a business meeting.
Yeah.
And so John Harbaugh figured he was just having a business meeting, and the Atlanta Falcons announced, look at us, we went on a date with John Harbaugh.
But hold on.
Now, they may get a relationship out of this.
I was going to say.
But it's an in the moment.
Whether I thought it was a date or not, it turned out okay.
Right. If you married that person that you went on a business meeting with, okay, great. So if John Harbaugh and the Falcons
still work out.
Right. If John Harbaugh and the Falcons are sitting there and everything is now glass half full as a result, and they have this long-term relationship, then in that specific case, I take them off the list.
He can still fly right to Atlanta.
But right now, they released something that he did with every other team. He may fly to Miami, though, to be fair.
How do you think he felt
You never know.
when he got word of that they put out the tweet with the graphic?
What? I did the same thing with the Giants and the Titans. Why are they putting out a graphic of me right now? That is, I can't get over that. Ready for number 1?
Yep.
Hot mess
Number
list?
1.
I got to do it after yesterday. It has to be the Steelers. I mean, I think this is one of the first times I probably ever had the Steelers on there, but Mike Tomlin chose to leave them. No one chooses to leave the Pittsburgh Steelers on purpose, right?
Is this the first time you've ever even considered putting the Steelers
I don't
on
like
the
this.
list?
I feel icky doing this.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're going to hire a coach, and we're going to sit there and be like, wait, who's this? And the guy's going to be unbelievable. I get that. But the path to greatness is going to take some time. I should put Aaron Rodgers number 1 on the hot mess list. I mean, the amount of endings he's had. Oh, geez. I mean, Aaron Rodgers plays 1 year with the Steelers, and Mike Tomlin's like, I'm out. I know those guys love each other, and it wasn't because of Aaron Rodgers. But, Court, Steelers, number 1, hot mess. Tomlin walks away. We don't know who's going to be their coach. We don't know who their quarterback is going to be. We don't know how this rebuild is going to happen. We don't know how long it's going to take for it to happen. And Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow are also in the division, whether Lamar is a coach or not. So, number 1, Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 2, Atlanta. Number 3, Philly. Number 4, Green Bay. And number 5, Minnesota. We will get your reactions to this list, your beefs with it, who I did not include that I should have included, the ordering of it, plus your calls as well at 888-SAY-ESPN, 888-729-3776. The biggest hot mess in the NFL right now is you guys fill in the blanks. Courtney and Smalls will have their reactions to this as well. Coming up, we're on Sportsmanlike, presented by Progressive Insurance.
College Basketball Saturday.